What's up? What's up? Round Podcast. What's up? It's a comedy good. We kicking it right here at the Legends Concert. All the legends. You feel me? I'm a legend. I'm a young legend. You know, rocking the Rounds Podcast. Show. Oh, shit.
If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with, I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it, still busy. Still with it, looking over haters like they little midgets. Noisy hopping around the night, camouflage like little crickets. I got a problem with me having just a little digits. From the city where niggas lie, kill, and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads hard into these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, a real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my faith, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me.
I keep my circle slim and grass trim. Can't let the serpents in. I circumvent crab niggas. Good.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then y'all know how we get down. 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin. That's as always. Got my rounds rocking with me. We got Ren, a.k.a. Natural Blessings. What's good with your cousin?
Good with it, baby. Taco Tuesday, Tariff Tuesday. What's happening? Shouts out to the chat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At least y'all know what it is. We got Hatchback, a.k.a. Destro. What's good with your Hatchback?
What's happening with you, fam? Happy Tuesday to you.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Look, before we slid, the fucking beat was rolling and shit. I'm thinking about that goddamn, it's going up on a Tuesday. You know, we first that did the what's it called? The nigga, that bitch was popping. You heard me?
Oh, on the sound check?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to the chat. Miss Minor, the Alchemist, Miss Lyric, Damia. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know it's love. You heard me? Whew. Damn, boy. Orlando getting with them boys right now, man.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, they up 12 on the boy early. Shit. It's going down. It's going down.
Can't count no ice tray out, though.
Oh, nah, it's early. Look, it's early. As soon as you said that, he just banged one. Well, nah, nigga.
Can't count him out for what?
Take that back.
Can't count on him for what?
What's up, sis? How you doing? The Alchemist, Miss Lyric.
Oh, shit.
What's happening with it? What's happening with it? Chat,
Good
chat.
to see all y'all beautiful faces. Everybody doing good, feeling good, living good.
Okay. See, y'all talking about old ice tray, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all, we done talked more than once about James Harden and what he did in the playoffs and what he do in the regular season, and then when it comes to down to the play-in and the playoffs and all that, he disappear. I'm starting to feel like that.
Early, bro.
I'm starting to feel like that about Trey too. I don't want to hear about he ain't got no team and none of this bullshit. Nigga been talking about he's the new Steph Curry and all this other bullshit. Nigga been walking that boy out, escorting that boy out the playoffs since he come in this bitch.
Bro, look, there's only one Steph.
I don't really watch him that much, but that would be the first thing I would say. I don't feel like he's never had the help of the supporting cast that James Harden has had throughout his career.
Hey. We not doing that shit right now, fellas.
You just said Trey, and it just went to my head. I'm like, man.
Say first off, bro, y'all gonna make me get on my soapbox early with the Harden shit, bro. I'm trying to
say, bro, you gotta get out your feelings behind this nigga.
I'm not trying to go there, bro.
You gotta get out your feelings behind this
16
nigga,
straight playoff appearances, hat.
Yeah, man. With zero fucking
No,
Hey,
listen.
man,
What I said
got a
wasn't a
lot of
knock
great.
on
It ain't
Harden.
about
That was just for the
dubs.
comparison.
It
It's
ain't
about
always about the rings, bro.
and
You know what
16,
I'm
well,
saying?
he
16
rolling, man.
appearances. 16
I'm saying,
appearances. What you playing for?
what kind of player are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm
I'm
playing to be
saying,
the best I could be, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't always line up, brother. That's
if
needed. I'm
you
just
get
saying,
okay,
you can't compare those two guys. Is
well, let me
all I'm
ask you.
saying.
Let me ask
Trae
you.
I
Young,
agree.
Let me
I
ask
agree.
you in these terms. Let me
come
ask you
on,
in
man.
these terms. If you
Talk
are
to
a
me.
female, and a female, you done got engaged 16 times, bitch, and no ring. Do you feel successful?
I can't even speak to that, dog. You
I,
know,
I'm just, I'm
look,
just.
I all man over here, bro. I don't, you know,
Okay.
I
If you've
have
been
to
engaged
nothing like
16
that. You know what I'm
times and
saying?
you never actually jumped the broom, do you feel successful?
You done died
Hey, bro,
16 bullets. Sound like.
look, like my other underachieving partner said, it takes 5, man. You feel me? That was T Mac who said that. Take 5, baby. You feel me?
How many rings T-Mac got?
That's why I say my other underachieving partner. But his shit, look, his shit was due to injury. We got a lot of caveats.
Yeah, look, I ain't tripping on T-Mac. Bad back, bad knees, bad shoulders.
But bro, real soon one day we gonna visit this Harden shit. Like I got a clip, it's been loaded up for a minute. I got one for him and Steph Curry. And I won't get y'all honest opinion on it, you know what I'm saying? But we'll do that another time. But we is gonna fuck with them playoffs today, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's a must. But I ain't straight not on that level, dog.
Not at all.
So he do show up in the playoffs. What oh, I guess it's gonna work like that.
Time for the one time.
One time, man, bro. I think it's
Man, what you watching?
yeah.
Trying they getting in our shit or something? They hacking our shit?
Never.
God, got fucked up, huh?
I think I just got the big thumbs today, you hear me? Bitches a little swole. Yeah, dog. But I know we on our hood classics, fellas. Y'all could I guess see how the shit tie in or not. Let's go ahead and knock these out so we could get the rest of this out the way. Chat, y'all chime in, please. I feel like it's some kind of musically inclined shit, but y'all take a look.
He has left me.
I wouldn't do that.
What the problem is?
I'm trying to help Ike, all right?
You trying to help Ike?
You got yourself a good man. You just keep him happy.
1, 2, 3, 4. She had given him everything he wanted.
You get in this car, damn it. Get in the car.
You can't keep that.
We're gonna be at the Apollo this weekend. We ain't been on stage in over 30 years.
We look good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unforgettable sounds of the real deal.
If they ever expect to have a future,
My eye. I'm sorry, man. I got on these tight slacks.
they'll have to reconnect with their past.
Your mother old.
Based on true events of the legends
I'm a man.
who changed music forever.
Better make it good.
It don't get no better.
Mr. Wallace, we're big fans. We named our band after one of your songs. Rolling Stone.
Baby, don't stand no cheating.
Welcome to Cadillac Records. Stay around.
Husband in common.
Where is my husband? Your husband? See, that wig you got on must be too tight because I'm Miss Frankie Lyman. I am Mrs. Frankie Lyman.
I do.
Frankie!
Now, to get a piece of his millions,
Am I to understand that there are 3 women claiming to be the widow of Frank Joseph Lyman?
It takes more than love to build it up, to
Well, let's do it like we did in the tournament.
Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight?
Yeah.
No. All right, y'all. We back around the podcast. Benjamin S. Cuz over and Hatchback of the ENT. Top four fellas. We had five. Y'all know I only need four. We gonna start at the bottom with you. Hash it out it up to cuz. I'll shut it down. Chat. I'm pulling y'all up now. Holla at me.
All right. So take it with two minds, all right? Music and the movie. Right? If we're gonna go by strictly the music, I go Cadillac Records, 5 Heartbeats, Why the Fools Fall in Love, and what was the first one?
What's the love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it? All right. Now, if I go by movies, just the way the movie and all of, you know what I'm saying, the way the movie was, I would go, What's Love Got to Do with It? Cadillac Records, 5 Heartbeats, and then Why Do Fools Fall in Love? That Frank and Lyman shit was whack as shit to me. And shout out to Ike Turner, the fucking best rock and roll fucking producer that we've ever seen. They gave the man a bad name and they talked all kind of crazy shit about the man and claimed the man used to beat bitches and all kinds of shit. The man just didn't give his fucking music to D White. You feel me? But I put some respect on that man fucking name.
Rolling. Cuz.
Let me see. I'm gonna say 5 Heartbeats number 1. What's Love Got to Do with It number 2. Cadillac Records number 3. And I'm gonna say Soul Man 4.
I'm with you on the Soul Man, dog. I got that with number 4 too. Like you say, had the Frankie Lyman. It, it's straight, but man, that fucking Soul Man funny as shit. Yeah, that boy see got a steak about the size of your back, nigga. That motherfucking movie was funny, dog. And the little music that
dog
they had.
food, motherfucker. I don't see no dog.
Nigga say roof. Say, dog, that bit was funny, dog. And the songs was nice. Like the little song they had, I can't think of the motherfucker, but y'all know the one when they was shoot bopping and shit. I feel like it's gonna come to me. The songs was pretty straight too. So I'm going Soul Men 4. I think I'm going Cadillac Records 3. We going Why Do Fools Fall in Love? I meant to say What's Love Got to Do with It too, and y'all know 5 Heartbeats number 1 for me for sure.
See, okay. Well, I don't know what if y'all watched all of the movies. See, I know 5 Heartbeats was, fan favorite because of whatever, but I'm talking about as far as the movie, they didn't have no fucking acting like fucking and fucking Cadillac Records, fucking Muddy Waters. Man, them niggas, bro, that was
don't forget about what the Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, Harlan Wolf. Yeah, look. Go ahead, get in there right quick. Let me show you what's happening. Yeah. And your boy who played Lil Walter, you know what I'm saying? That was wasn't that with your boy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who got blackballed?
Yeah, whatever his name is. It was
Columbus Short.
Yeah, Columbus Short. But all of that, the Eddie Murphy, you know what I'm saying, playing it was just a doc. No, that's Dreamgirls. He was in Dreamgirls. Eddie wasn't in Cadillac Records.
We nigga passed by that Dreamgirls. I seen it.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I just went like personal to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily base it on music or the movie, just the ones in the order of which ones I done seen the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I prefaced it with this or that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna give a top 5, what are we basing it on?
Now I agree with Miss Lyric. I think Angela did a hell of a job with the Tina Turner role.
That bitch Tina Turner in every movie.
I don't know. I like Angela Bassett, me personally.
Overacts to me. Like Jim Carrey.
Dramatic. That's a dramatic actor.
Yeah, but you can't be the same character in every movie.
If I take the same role, I can.
No, that's like what's your boy name? Fucking Joe Pesci. It's not Joe Pesci. Fucking Al Pacino. It's the same motherfucker in every fucking movie. It's the same.
But see, to me, that like just like you kind of broke it down, there's two different ways to look at it. Like if you're saying who portrayed the role the best, that's one way to look at it. And if you're judging who has the most range, like if we talking range, I wouldn't put Angela up there. I wouldn't. It's a lot of top actors that I wouldn't put up there based on range because I feel like they kind of stay in their pocket.
But performance-wise,
right.
Yeah.
Like, I can't make you laugh, motherfucker. I only could make you cry.
Right.
Let's get the heavy lifting out the way, fellas. Then we can cruise through the rest of this thing. You know what I'm saying? One time for the one time. Hatchback, Deathstroke, Cuz Ran Natural Blessings, Benjamin Ness, Rounds Podcast. Let's go, fellas.
You dig.
After we've learned a former LSU wide receiver who was facing criminal charges in Louisiana died during a police pursuit right here in Houston. Now here's what the Harris County Sheriff's Office is telling us tonight. It started after 11 Saturday night. Deputies with the Precinct 4 Constable's Office were called to a weapons disturbance. Apparently, Lacey was having an argument with a family member when he fired a gun into the ground. Now by the time deputies arrived, Lacey had left. 20 minutes later, a unit spotted Lacey's vehicle and tried to stop him. There was a chase that went on for several miles, but ended when Lacey crashed along Aldine Westfield Road. When deputies were getting him from the vehicle, they found what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
All right, y'all, we back. Rounds Podcast. Benjamin Ness, Cuz Ran Hatchback. Kyron Lacey, fellas. Man, bro. I hate these, you know what I'm saying? Cause just get tired of these, bro. Tragic, as you know, you heard from the clip. Already had some legal things going on. I'm sure we about to get into them as y'all give me y'all thoughts on this. And you know, whatever went on with the family member to make you, you know, to put you in a situation to be fleeing, so forth and so on. Just end of the day, I don't know. I hate to speculate, you feel me? But again, just tragic, dog. I kind of, I guess, want to touch more on what went on before this. But cuz, give me your thoughts on it. We'll slide to you. We'll touch and bounce.
You know, first and foremost, thoughts and condolences to the family always. Definitely a sad, tragic situation. And I always attribute things like this to mental health, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime a football player do some shit that seem out the norm or something like that, I always think they should study their brain for CTE. But just like, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but when I was watching him play, like some of the antics he would do, like, and the reason I'm saying that is because like you on track for the NFL, your dream if you're playing college football more than likely, you know what I'm saying? And it felt like I just knew even if the car wreck shit wouldn't have happened, like once he got to the combine and the evaluation process, they was gonna bring up like character concerns type shit. You know what I'm saying? His daddy said like he felt like something was wrong, but he maybe didn't pry enough or something like that. But I don't like even if you feel like something wrong, you don't necessarily feel like a person gonna take their life. And a lot of times you might feel like somebody wrong and you have a heart-to-heart talk with them and you may have saved their life and you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a hard thing, you know what I'm saying? As far as the criminal case that he was facing prior, like I don't feel like it was a death sentence or nothing like that. Like still a young guy, had a lot of life ahead of him. So anytime I hear something like that, it's just a tragedy. That's the only thing I could think of to say it.
Holla at me.
Well, with the allegations, every year around draft time, right? Motherfuckers put under a microscope, put on a chopping block, put, on the fucking auction table, right? And everything else is in front of you. When he had that situation, he was driving fast and he caused the accident that killed somebody. Now, immediately, okay, to my in my opinion, that's not sports news. If somebody gets into a traffic accident, that's not sports news. Right?
Yeah.
Immediately ESPN reported and put his picture in mugshot all over the fucking news, all over the goddamn internet, right? So and now we starting to look up into character issues. Now we starting to look up into his whole thing. They put a lot of pressure. This dude was, I believe he was slated to be a second day pick, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a second, third round pick. But still, just getting a chance to go to the league, to make that first contract, to follow through with your dream, and the chance to make that money to better your family life, right? All of that was fucking dangling, right? Now, an accident is an accident, right? Whether you caused it being negligent or whatever, that's an accident. But the pressure that they was putting on this kid, I think they need to be liable for that. And his lawyer made some statements about that because it was all kinds of shit that was coming back to him. You understand what I'm saying? Like we ain't innocent until proven guilty. We guilty until we proven innocent. And that's not the way the shit goes. And it's
look, I should, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ideally, not real shit.
Right. But it's unfortunate that that guy, he was under that much pressure that he chose to take his life because he didn't want to go to jail and he didn't want to lose out on what he thought his dream was. Ironically, he lost out anyway because he's no longer here to appeal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, I disagree with Brent on the mental health thing, and just because the fact that, like, sometimes people act in haste, right? They in the moment and they feelings get the best of them and they make a rash decision, and sometimes they don't live long enough to correct that decision. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing this every day. You know what I'm saying? It's them crash out moments. Sometimes people have them. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have a person or a family member to reel you in during them crash out moments, you crash out. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he didn't have CTE or none of this bullshit. And some people are just fiery. Some people are fired up like that. When I compete, I'm crazier than a motherfucker. Like you ain't no, Cole, I'm
But good athletes have controlled aggression. You know what I'm saying? You could keep it within the lines and this and that. And if it was just one,
but whose line? Whose lines?
The rules.
The rules is just a guide.
I know, and they guide you to stay within those lines. Once you are outside of the rules,
it's not an absolute though. It's not an absolute.
No, it is an absolute. Like if they say don't do this, that's absolutely don't do it.
That is the reason why Draymond Green remains in the NBA, because people say he's a habitual this. Yeah, but he's just playing.
Look. Some would call that towing the line.
Yeah, it's the bound, but the boundaries is an imaginary boundary. You know what I'm saying? Because they move the sticks, they move the parameters based on what the public think, and shit like that.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what a foul is, so I do feel you on them moving the goalpost type shit.
But also,
I do understand the point you made.
Established professional and a champion, so you get a little more leeway as you get
that championship.
more skins on the. I mean, we could act like it don't matter, but his value to that team, you know what I'm saying? That's the way they view him. We don't get to determine our own value. The motherfucker who paying you do. You see what I'm
Nah,
saying?
real
So
shit though. Before we slide too far on this one here, dog. When I heard about the shit, obviously I thought Dream deferred, but I thought about Henry Ruggs. You know what I'm saying? Different
Yeah, it
but
was
similar.
different. It was a little different.
Yeah, that's why I say different but similar in the like my grandma used to say, the one moment of pleasure, lifetime of misery. Shit, you feel me? And just on the surface, you could have just been just opening that bitch up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because you chose to, or you wanted to just see what it really could do, that shit had a snowball effect that then changed everything. You know what I'm saying? And same thing for Ruggs. You feel me? Now he didn't got out of jail, but you would never get back to the, you know what I'm saying, to the league or nothing. And this dude, even if you would have, if shit wouldn't have went like this, again, dream still deferred. You probably not, well, you're not gonna get that opportunity again. So it's just sad, bro, for the decisions that's made. You know what I'm saying? Got to make better decisions, bro. And it's easy to say, you know what I'm saying, with the hindsight 2020, all that type shit. But end of the day,
also, I
got to
would
drill
give
that in our
pushback.
children's head, bro.
I would give pushback that it's not sports news because at the end of the day, you're an athlete. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these, I mean, maybe we could feel like they shouldn't report on it or whatever like that, but it's kind of the nature of the beast. Like when you choose to go into this field, you know what goes into it. Like you know what the expectations are. You know the spotlight and this and that, and you're compensated handsomely for a lot of the things you have to endure. Now, again, you at LSU, you could always say fuck the field and go to whatever classroom or whatever. So if you're making a choice to be in this industry, you got to deal with some of the shit that come with it.
But because I feel what you're saying, but I can't necessarily buy that, and I think that's where the lines have been blurred. And I feel like to a certain degree, some are trying to bring it back in.
Wait,
Right?
what part two? What you mean?
I'm about to expound on it now. Like you saying, it's not sports news. Well, it is sports news. No, it's not. It's news about an athlete. You know what I'm saying? That's two different shits. Now, because I'm an athlete, it's fair game, they say. But at the end of the day, we was just somewhat having a debate about, is Stephen A out of bounds for talking about him as a father? Because him being a father don't have nothing to do with what he's doing on the court. You see what I'm saying? Now we could try to lump all that shit together, but at some point we need to stop lumping shit together and judge me off being an athlete. If you're gonna judge me off being a man, as a man, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. But let's stop conflating all the shit and trying to make it one thing.
But where
it's
the
not
judgment
that
part coming in at? Like it's just reporting the news. Like if LeBron getting a wreck, like just a fender bender, they gonna report it.
judge just the word you could, choose another adjective, you know what I'm saying? But end of the day, like it has no bearing on what I'm doing on the court, the way I'm parenting. What they got, like Andy Edwards, bro, I don't respect
that's not basketball news.
But that don't have nothing to do with him on the court. You know what I'm saying? Now, I personally don't like the shit, but what do that have to do with his basketball performance? You know what I'm saying? And they blur that shit a lot of times, and we understand why, not ultimately for the ratings and shit.
They blur it for who though?
We could call it some bullshit.
No, so like we all over the place here. Like I don't like the shows I watch. First Things First. I ain't hear them say nothing about the Anthony Edwards shit. Like nothing. I'm not saying that they didn't, but I see that more on social media.
First Things First. What's First Things First?
With Nick, Chris Broussard, and your boy.
I watch that shit. I'm talking about a real show.
What's the real show?
First Take. You know what I'm saying? Something else that
I don't watch First Take though. That shit whack to me. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like
it's the biggest show on ESPN.
Well, maybe why? Maybe that might be why, because they engage in a lot of the other shit. But like, so then that means they have options. Like if you want to watch the bullshit, you can watch that, and if you want just more sports related takes, you can go over here.
That's the whole point. You go to ESPN website. The bitch was breaking news. Doo 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 doo. Boom. full fucking spread flash before they even knew anything happened. And when you read the write-up, it didn't say nothing about him, his sports, his stats, his nothing. It's all about just some bullshit. It had nothing to do with sports.
Well, it's about the story. Like, again, if something happens to an athlete and they're reporting the incident. It would be kind of dumb to be like, hey, he took his life, but he did average 12 yards a catch. Like, what? Like, no, that's not what we're talking about right now.
Listen, the story, it should have been like this. Former wide receiver from LSU tragically lost his life in a situation involving the police or whatever that is under investigation at this moment. And we will hope that the family and everybody is dealing with this, and I hope they get through with it. Last year, he played with LSU Tigers. He had this many yards. He had this many touchdowns. Blah, 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 blah. He was a third year. He was projected to be a third round, whatever, in this year's draft. Shots out to the Tigers and the LSU family. I hope everybody fucking heal. Now, in boxing, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a sports story. Because Josh Giddey, so
you're saying they can talk about it, but just don't
listen to what I'm saying, Ren. I'm saying if you're gonna keep it sports, you can mention it in a sports story. But now he got mad and hung up. That's how niggas do, boy. Niggas don't want to hear the truth. It's all good though.
Look. I like when you said the Josh Giddey.
Come on though.
We've been on the air going on 2 years.
We don't know shit going on with that.
Come on, man. That boy done been traded, another team. We off that. You feel me?
Mom's the fucking word.
Get that boy a new situation.
Right.
He cooking now. You feel me? Hell yeah.
I'm
dog.
just saying they do that on purpose, bro. And they fuck over people's character when they don't have to.
Oh no, like I'm with you. Like to me, it's all for ratings and clicks. I get it, but sometimes it's just
check it out. Last week they was like, "Oh, the Houston Rockets are doing this and that and that." Under the guidance of first year head coach Ime Udoka, who was fired from the Celtics for a sexual assault. What the fuck? What?
It's gonna follow you. They're gonna keep it on you.
I'm saying, what the fuck is we talking about here? Yeah, why is always the smut? It's always the smut shit. It's always the bullshit. That shit don't have shit to do with sports.
I mean, I understand what you're saying from an idealistic standpoint, but from a realistic standpoint, this is the world we live in. Like,
no.
So we should operate off of how it should be, or should we operate off of how it is?
Well, you determine how it should be. The shit you accept makes it how it is. If you accept the bullshit that they're doing, then it's gonna be the way. If you fucking reject that bullshit and say, nah.
Well, I just said I don't watch First Take. I don't watch that shit.
You saying the reality is, this is how it is. And that's what we talking about. Yeah, that's some dumb shit. I don't fuck with that. It shouldn't be that, because it's not a sports story.
Okay, but if an athlete kill themselves, is going to be reported on the sports channels. Now,
and
how they report it,
that is fine. That is fine. But to do your piece and have nothing about his sports shit on it, like, don't make no fucking sense. Read the write-up. You won't even know it's a nigga that played fucking football. I'm saying.
Good shit, fellas. We about to slide, bro. Now we light, you know what I'm saying? So, easy breezy cover, girl. It's Tuesday. Let's eat.
Yeah.
With exposés of how everything from luxury handbags, high-end sneakers to prefab houses and boats are built in China and at a fraction of the sticker price.
Birkin bag at Hermes Boutique will cost you $38,000 USD.
This video exposes how $38,000 Hermes bags are made in China for allegedly below $1,400.
$1,400 for one Birkin out of factory.
Here are the details of accessories for uber luxury brands like Chanel, Estée Lauder, Louis Vuitton and Dior being produced for a few dollars on the Chinese assembly lines.
For this one, for example, this one like CIB one piece. One piece, CIB, and the cost of it. Yeah.
Another video claims that branded products being sold for hundreds of dollars in upscale showrooms are being built in China for just $6 to $8.
You get this for Lululemon. Lululemon sells this jacket for nearly $100, but here only costs you $6 to $5.
This post goes on to claim that the reality of lifestyle footwear brand Birkenstocks being produced at just $10 a piece.
Black dollars, $10, and $10. Always $10.
The United States of America has imposed 145% tariff on Chinese imports, with China hitting back with 125% tariff. China is also exempt from the 90-day pause on the reciprocal tariffs.
China wants to make a deal. They just don't know how quite to go about it. You know, it's one of those things they don't know how quite. They're proud people. And President Xi's a proud man. I know him very well. And they don't know quite how to go about it, but they'll figure it out. They're in the process of figuring it out, but they want to make a deal.
China, China, China. Get your LED sign with factory price in China. Who doesn't like a shiny gold LED sign?
There are also some below-the-belt videos reflecting the deep divisions creeping in between the two big world economies.
And we offer 3 years warranty for it. The DHL or FedEx will deliver it to your house no matter where you are.
The suppliers behind the Solomon Timber
spared.
We back Rounds Podcast. Benjamin Ness hatchback Cuzzo Rant. And Miss Lyric, I agree. We have known for a long time a lot of shit been made in China, but did it really resonate with you? Like it seems to be resonating with some people, not. You know what I'm saying? Just how much it's costing to produce these products and how much you actually paying for the products. How do y'all feel about them? I guess reintroducing this information to the masses. I'll start there. I got an additional clip, but we could start there. Like, what is luxury? You feel me? Because at this point, it seems like it's like success. Cuz we can start with you.
I mean, to me, we go back to the value. You know what I'm saying? It ain't how much you pay to make something. It's what a motherfucker willing to pay to have it on or to wear it or whatever, to represent it. And these brands, regardless of how much it costs to make them, over here they're associated with luxury. They're a status symbol, kind of like the brother they always call crazy. Ye said, "I spent $400 on this just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this." Like, it's gonna change nothing, nigga. The motherfuckers who buy Birkin bags still gonna buy them. The motherfuckers who buy Gucci and shit still gonna buy them. Like, because they've associated these things with a higher level. You see what I'm saying? I could just wear the fucking $10 image that cost the exact same price to make as the fucking $10,000 whatevers. But we just saw the nigga Lil Meech went broke with the Chrome Heart jeans, $10,000. I couldn't imagine no jeans for $10,000. That's all the jeans everybody I know own, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel no type of way. I agree with Miss Lyric. This has always been known information. This ain't new. It ain't being reintroduced. Like they all, I feel like at least once a year they give us a story about the fucking, how they fucking over the kids in the sweatshops in China. Like, so we know this shit is cheap to manufacture. We already know this. And it ain't gonna change a motherfucking thing. Matter of fact, after this story, they could raise the prices and it ain't gonna affect their sales.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, that's why like I never did the brand shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. You know, you go to the flea market, you look at the shit, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's been the same shit. You can actually go to their website and find the source and supplier over there in goddamn China. It's the same shit. So I mean, I don't think they really like busted nobody out. It really just kind of make you fucking, if you one of them brand fucking people, it just make you look stupid. You know, if you living in Atlanta, you should feel damn dumb. If you living in LA, yeah, you should feel stupid in the motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in New York, no. They go down to by the Jamaicans and they get they fucking Gucci and Louis. You know what I'm saying? They go to Chinatown, they go to whatever. I mean, it's like.
But even with that, like, why a nigga gotta get the knockoff Gucci or Louis? Like, why niggas can't just get some regular shit? See, it's still associated with the status to the point where I get the fake shit.
Listen, but you say it's knockoff because it didn't come from the store. It's the exact same shit made in
That's what I'm about to say. Like,
you got a bag. You got a bag.
Fuck that.
Y'all ever wore fake Jordans before?
No, but I wore Jordans that I didn't buy in a box, and they were the same fucking thing.
No, that ain't the question. I asked, have you ever wore fake Jordans?
No,
because y'all asked why I called them knockoff or fake. I'm telling you why it ain't the same. It don't feel the same.
Listen to me.
I used to sell fake Jordans. Nigga, I know a lot about it.
I'm not talking about.
I ain't talking about a nigga
talking about
drawing a man on the shoe trying to pass that bitch off.
I'm talking about
about the same exact
that
shit.
Listen,
Out the Jordan on that bitch.
That's what I'm talking about too. I used to order the Jordans in bulk off from China. Nigga, get them. I done wore some around y'all before. Nigga never was the wiser. But I had to put insoles and some more in them because they don't.
But that don't make them knockoff. Listen. They come with packaging. You can buy them with
they knockoff. I'm not gonna debate this. They knockoff. They made
listen to me because I buys the shit. I buys the shit too. It's packages. You can get them with the box, right? You can get them with bubble wrap, like shrink wrapped around the shoe. You can get them with the insoles, but you're not Nike, so you can't get the Nike shit. You could just get the fucking shoe. The whole thing about it, like Strawberry. He made his shoes a certain fucking price. They made the same day, the same place with the fucking Jordan shoes, right? Same shit. But a motherfucker want, if they gonna spend that money, they gonna spend that money. I'm just saying like this, bro. Some people, they feel that the luxury is throwing the money away. When you could throw money away, it make you look like you got money.
Yeah, like a perfect example. Did y'all see? I can't even think of the chick name. She was courtside at the basketball game, blowing her nose with a $20 bill. Now that's the flex, right? I'm blowing my nose with a $20 bill. You
it ain't even sanitary.
Thank you. All the shit that done been on this $20 bill, and you putting it on your face just to show motherfuckers you got disposable income.
Bruh, you not gonna wipe your nose good with no fucking $20 bill. That shit gonna spread. Bitch, you got boogers all in your motherfucking mustache, wiping your face with a $20.
I ain't wiping my nose. It's just a flexible. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what. But
to me, like I'm not gonna lie, I don't like no clothing where it's like the name all over that bitch, like Balenciaga all over that bitch. Like I'm a walking billboard at that point.
So I used to frequent Atlanta in the 20s, the 2010, 2012, right? You would go to the gentleman's club, brother, and dudes would be throwing away a month's salary, bro. $10, $15, $20,000. Coming in one of those Chinese Louis bags, right? That $10 bag, you got 20,000 in there, and you in there, and they gonna come with the little sparkly bottles, and you gonna throw all your money, and everybody gonna throw their money, and they feel important. What the fuck is that?
And you're throwing it at some fake ass and fake titties.
You've thrown it, everything in there is fucking fake. The liquor even fake. That ain't even the real fucking Louis the 15 that they, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? The only thing in that real is the bread.
That's fake too. Shit.
The only thing in that, no, it ain't fake because
the money real because a nigga placed a real value on it. Like,
and
that's it.
It's real. It's real because nigga took real chances to get that bread.
But they show you how real it is and how much value it really got. Nigga, fuck out of here.
Nigga took penitentiary chances, life chances
for
to throw
17
money
minutes.
at fake ass and fake titties.
For 17 minutes.
And like Cam Newton said, I used to go to the strip club for the niggas. If you throwing, I'm gonna show you I can out-throw you.
That's what I'm saying. Bruh, they be finding so many ways to get the money from these niggas.
Hold that thought, Hat, because we going there. You know what I'm saying? We damn near done. You know what I'm saying? We stand in that vein. You feel me? So everybody in the chat, man, y'all hold on. Cause of rent hatchback
I
Benjamin
still
Ness.
got them Jordans for sale. Get at your boy.
Nigga, I wear All-Stars, nigga.
Man, get these Jordans.
Hi, my name is Chris Spears, and this here is Blessed Hands Beauty Salon, where it all goes down.
My name is Victoria. I specialize in knotless braids, feed-in braids, and also locks.
Hello, my name is Courtney. I want their experience to be wonderful from the time that they walk in to the time that they leave, and seeing that beautiful smile when they go out the door.
What I like about working at Blessed Hands is that we're all just really sisters.
If you can't weave it, we can cheat it. If you cannot grow it, baby, we can sew it.
Hi, my name is Kosha, and I'm the owner of Blessed Hands Beauty Salon. We've been established since 2019. We specialize in all things hair, far as natural styles, protective styles, weaving, wigs, lashes. I love working with all the stylists here because we all like a big family. We support each other.
Hello, I'm Brandon, founder and CEO of A-Fund Solution Credit Restoration. We're thrilled to have you with us. Credit is our passion, and we work tirelessly to make sure you achieve all of your financial goals. The first step of the process is getting your credit report. We get a credit report from a company called MyScoreIQ. 99% of the things on your credit report are illegal, and one of the main things we do is remove them by using the power of the law. When you get the link, fill out the application. To get started today, it's just $1 to see your report.
Vacation shouldn't break the bank, just the routine. Fantastic Vacations makes luxury easy. Cruises, beaches, good times on demand. Book now. Pack light. Play heavier. Visit www.flyfantastic.com. Why wait? The beach.
Your love's like an endless spiral. So much potential. Still I can't stay with you. Your drugs always keep me high though. So influential. It stays on my mental. Can't you see? I'm drowning without your light. No, I can't breathe. Something is holding me down. No, I need peace. No, I stay up at night. But when I sleep, you're in my dreams. I know this isn't right for us. Right for us, baby. And it's so hard to stay out of touch when your touch is all I'm needing, baby. I know this isn't right for us. It's so hard to stay out of touch when your touch is all I'm needing, baby. You give me that red light special.
Definition of toy.
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple of toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. This is sports cars. This is sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs 1.6 million. You ain't seen these
I
toys?
haven't seen these.
No.
Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me
yes.
are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3 1.
And you don't drive them.
All right, y'all. We back. Rounds Podcast. Benjamin, that's Hatchback Cousin of Rent. We riders. We talking opulence. We talking money. We talking Mayweather. According to different sources, some say first fighter to make $1 billion. I think 1.1 billion. Some say he made over 700 million in 2 fights. But it seems that he may have been caught up in a real estate scam and got burned for 400 and some odd million. And it looked like the brother is hurting for money from what reports say. If it is true, goddamn, it happened to the best of them. At the same time, shit, man, like, do the flexing catch up with you? Was it you were just burned and that's why you're on your ass to a certain degree? A lot to speculate and or talk about. Had you had hit me with it, I wasn't even up on this one. But Money Mayweather, brother, look like he going through it. We did hear about Tank Davis and shit back in the G with the whole Dubai situation. Remember they were saying they was holding him basically because he owed debts over there for jewelry and some more shit. So, you know, holla at me, dog. Money Mayweather.
Again, this ain't a fucking sports thing. Stephen A. Smith did a whole goddamn expose on, with him. They did like the little fucking, MTV Cribs type deal, right? So then he come back and he like, talking about the man broke and all this other bullshit. So I'm like, if you know anything about money, it ain't never safe. Like if you make $1 million, then you're gonna have to learn how to keep that million, right? You make $1 billion. They say Kanye West, he was a billionaire, and then like 26 days later, he wasn't a billionaire, right? Is the money real? Is the money based on what you think the assets are? I remember Donald Trump. They say he was a billionaire for years, but Donald Trump never had any capital that amounted up to billions. Like, all of the cars, the jewelry, the he didn't own any of that. All of that shit is just play money, like moving around. You use this to get this. It's it's access to capital. Do I think it's a big deal? No, I don't think it's a big deal because his name is still has a lot of money connected to it. Like he still has a resume and name to generate money, right?
Name got some value.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, he made, close to $700 million, back in the 80s and 90s. And he was taken for most of it, right? He settled with Don King, 150 million. He settled with Don King for like 13 million. They said he was fucking broke. Then he bounced back with the fucking cannabis industry, and he became, rich again off of his name. I don't think Floyd Mayweather is broke. He would never be broke. But I believe that a lot of his money that he had tied up in assets or in business, niggas make bad deals all the fucking time, bro. And shit fucking happens, You can ask, any Antoine Walker, all these people, $100 million athletes, 100, don't have shit.
I think the shit just sting a little harder when you flaunt the bread. You feel me?
Well,
And then
that's
it
part
seem
of.
like you get burned.
But that's how you.
Nigga be
That's how you
looking at you a
attract.
little
That's
harder.
how you attract it though. That's how you attract it. All of the money that they say you get. Okay, unless you playing baseball, you ain't getting all that fucking money. You know what I'm saying? They say 450 million. You could cut that in half right from the jump. You're not getting that. All right. So you might get 200. Then it depends on your state. Then it depends on like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't really be
A
that
lot of
shit is
variables. I'm with you.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like we be looking like, oh, just like that, and we compare it to, our life of working and this and that. If we had this money, what we'll do with it and all of this bullshit. But everything that come across the screen ain't necessarily accurate about what they get to keep and what they, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is just, you know, he got he put leases or he put purchase contracts on 20 cars. Do he own them? Nah, he's still fucking with it's revolving accounts.
Oh yeah, hey, that well, I'm with you
Ask
on that.
Brandon.
'Cause
Ask Brandon. Brandon know about the revolving account, the good
even
debt
in
versus
the
bad debt.
in the money that they claiming he made, you'll have other people who be like, kind of got the inside track. Boy never made that much money. He made it. So I'm with you on that. You get a lot of different fluff numbers.
Well, you know why? Because just because the purse was $100 million against Manny Pacquiao, right? The purse. That's what he's supposed to get. He got a little money up front. He still didn't get paid for that. He still didn't get paid for that Conor McGregor fight. He still like all of that shit is tied up. They're not writing them checks. Like all of that shit is just, status.
Look, I know Logan Paul said he's still waiting on them 3 mil, baby.
Yeah, he's still waiting on that bread.
I ain't heard nothing about him being broke. Like I ain't hear that. But whenever something like I heard about the real estate shit, like I think 50 was like, oh, you said this, but it ain't really what you said, or whatever like that. I don't know. Like nigga playing with big money, so shit just look a little different. Like you gon' like you say, the money circulating. If you acquire so much money, you can't just sit on it because you're still spending, so it's still going out anyway. So they constantly, I'm assuming nigga constantly investing in things, people bringing you investment opportunities, but you still got to be savvy and do your due diligence, because just as hard as you train for the fights or the games or whatever to earn this money, they got a fucking nerd pencil pushing motherfucker working just as hard to scheme you out of your shit. You know what I'm saying? And some of those motherfuckers you might be paying to scheme you out of your shit. They
Yeah, they
on
on your fucking
payroll.
team, and they
You know
see
what
every
I'm saying?
dollar you make, and they know how to fucking hide your shit.
They know your spending habits. They know this. They learn your tendencies, and so they like. I couldn't attack you if I don't know you. You see what I'm saying? Like it's hard as a motherfucker to just come at you and I don't know you. But once I know you and I know the things that you kind of go for and this and that, like I I saw this recently. I guess his last birthday, the money team bought him a big ass chain, and the first thing I thought was,
You need another one?
no, nigga, you bought you that big ass chain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter who presented it to you as a gift, nigga, you bought that shit.
Yeah, but when you got chains, what's another fucking chain?
But like it's like, okay, what do you get the man who has everything? Well, when it's that nigga, just get him something shiny and he gonna be happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something that look expensive, something that he could put on IG and dangle in front of the followers who aspire to his wealth. That'll keep everything going.
Again, though, this kind of goes what we was talking about. Well, who they say, like they always not okay. Good. You were saying when you flaunt it, it kind of comes back to bite you a little bit. They try to, you know what I'm saying, humble you or whatever. But how much money did fucking Bill Gates lose to his wife in a divorce?
Oh, it
Bill,
was a lot.
how much did Jeff Bezos?
Oh, it was a lot. 100 billions.
Ain't nobody talking about that shit. Nobody say nothing about that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like do you consider those people that you name people who flaunt their wealth?
Absolutely. It's just in a different way. They flaunt it with their power and how they, monopolize and how they corner certain markets.
I'm with you
when I
on that
say
to a certain degree, but I feel like power usually move in silence. Like you may ultimately know, you may ultimately find out what's going on, but I ain't gotta.
Yeah, kind of like with the
You
real
know what I'm
estate thing.
saying?
Like the reason that came out was because he put it out there. Like I'm pretty sure Bezos done made some fucking multi-million-dollar real estate purchases, but he not on Instagram flaunting them. So once you go on Instagram flaunting them, not every the internet detectives. Let me see who
Well,
the niggas like.
but
Oh, the
dude,
paperwork ain't
how
saying
many
what you
people?
say.
How many people follow Jeff Bezos and like look at what he do on a daily basis? Like it's not a.
Because there's nothing to follow. I'm not flaunting my lifestyle in your face. Like
Let's okay. So let me give you this. So Bill Gates bought most, I say 70% of all of the farmland in the United States. That's not a flunk. That's not a stunt. That's not a flex.
no, it's a major flex, but you're not flaunting it. Like if he would have
That's
been
not
on
a.
Instagram, like look at all
Listen,
this
dog.
farmland I got.
Hey. A power move and a flex is two different things.
Hold
That's
up.
the power move.
Listen.
A flex
The
is when I
difference
do it
between
for
his
me
his
to
real
then
estate
boast
and the
that I did
others,
it.
he just
You
didn't
see what I'm saying?
broadcast it. And maybe it was broadcast on news media to an
Yeah.
extent, but
No,
he not up there.
cuz, we not about to do that. The fact that it was broadcasted on the news and him broadcasting his business and
Hold up.
flaunting it is
How do
two
you? How
different
did?
things. We not
Listen.
about to act like
Listen.
they're the
Listen.
same thing.
How does it get on the
We ain't
news?
even.
No, I'm
No.
saying
No.
it's two
How
different
does
things.
it? How does it
Yeah,
get
I
on?
know that. I'm
How does it get
speaking.
on the news? They call and they say, "Hey, I just made this purchase. I need to get this out to the media."
Hey,
Not
hey,
necessarily. Like
No, that's
once
how it goes.
to make this purchase, you gotta file
Mayweather
paperwork
got
and
on
shit.
his Instagram
Mm-hmm.
live. I don't see Bill Gates getting on his IG live saying, "Nigga, I just bought all the farmland." See what I'm
Because
saying?
that's not a part of how he make. His name is Money Mayweather. The moniker is he's
But
attracting
you're
Exactly.
money
flaunting
by
it.
having
Right.
by showing that he has money.
Right.
Because
Exactly
at
my
first you
point.
was
So that's
pretty
why I say
boy. Then
when
you
those
changed it.
who flaunt it, you
Because Pretty
lose
Boy
it,
didn't have no money.
you usually get a little bit more flack when you lose it because you flaunted it. You see what I'm
Just
saying? Because you don't everybody don't attracted by flaunting it. That was his choice.
just niggas. You get flack just from niggas. Because people with money know that.
But that's your target audience. That's who you flaunting it to.
That's my point. So it's not it's all about nothing. It's just, what I'm saying? It ain't no different than a nigga in the fucking strip club who just threw 30,000 in the strip club. Boom. The next fucking week, he Ubering.
Right.
Nigga like, nigga. But to him, it's like, I pay for what I want, and it's like I can make it back again. Cause it ain't about the bread, it's about me. I could get the bread however the fuck I want to.
But if a nigga just see that guy who threw the 30 racks Ubering, nobody say nothing. Like you just like I'm saying, we didn't see you throw the 30 racks. We just see you in the Uber. Just a nigga in the car. But if we see a nigga throw 30 racks and then he Ubering, nigga, you ain't got a car and you threw 30 racks. Like you've opened yourself up for that judgment because of the public displays. And that's kind of what I like when
Yeah,
you
the
doing
scrutiny
shit on the
just a little
Instagram
bit
or the
more.
social media, you opening yourself up to commentary, ridicule, and judgment because that's what it's there for.
It don't mean like how do you really get like ridicule and judgment from people that never had what you got or what you supposedly had or what you
No, you got the ridicule from 50. That's what I'm saying. When he did the shit, he put the shit out that he had however many apartments. Then, hold up, champ, you ain't got this. Them people said you advertising for
yeah
them or some shit like that.
them people say that's them people say
The paperwork.
that's just another that's just another nigga throwing some shit just like him. He's supposed to have this and this popping and all this other bullshit. It's all just to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like you are showing money to attract other opportunities. All of that is not what you have. That's just how it goes. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you when if
like
if a bitch wanted to
But that's
attract a
just the
millionaire
path you
nigga,
chose to do to get the money. Like Cuz said, you don't have to rock like, cause you don't have the most money. They got niggas with more money than you that don't flaunt it. We don't even know them niggas. Like
but
that's just your persona that you.
that's not in my that ain't got nothing to do with my business model. His business model was that he was the richest fighter of his era. He made the most money of his era. He's the cleanest. He got the most this. He's showing because that's what gave him opportunities in Dubai. That's what gave him opportunities over here. Now, maybe he just wasn't smart enough to be able to pull a deal off, or maybe he got fucked over like so many people do. I mean,
yeah, like they saying it was a scam, dog.
Yeah,
Like they saying he got
niggas get
scammed in
scammed all
some
the
real
time.
estate shit because I
Yeah,
guess he
niggas
had
get scammed
just
all the time.
copped like 25 apartments or something. I guess he went to cop more or something to that degree, and nigga looked like he might have got burned for like I say 402.
But that's the shit that really makes me see that most people don't understand what money is anyway. All right. If you say, oh, then people say you was doing it, then people say you was doing that. What's ownership? Do you have to put up all your money to own something? That's retarded.
Oh no, but
you
what
still-
Cuz talking about, you was making the claims that you were the sole owner, like this all me. That's what made motherfuckers go to peak and then all this extra shit.
Even if so if you purchased it with cash, okay, I own this. Like that doesn't make you smart or better. That makes you dumb.
No, it's kind of it has a
No,
lot
it's
to
just
do with
about
production.
yeah,
Because
like
remember
are you
when they
doing
were
what you
saying Jay
saying you
Z owned the
doing type
Nets,
shit.
nigga
End of the
owned
day, like
1%. You know
yeah,
what I'm
nobody
saying?
don't give a
Own
fuck.
his
When
own.
Jay-Z but
Own
when
his
Jay-Z
own.
and them was saying we buy the whole car like you should, and them niggas was leasing them shits, now nigga looking at you like, well, why you even say that shit if you not like it? Why do the extra shit? It's not necessarily
Okay,
necessary.
Own
You
ain't
feel
really
me?
the same. Like okay, like when
If you go to the lot today, to the Mercedes lot today, and you put down 10,000 on a motherfucking S class, right? Boom. They give you the keys and you ride off and you got the big thing, new owner. Bitch, you don't own that car.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like when everybody thought Jay
But
Z
you told
owned the
everybody
Nets.
you just bought one. But you just told everybody you bought a Mercedes.
Yeah, but nigga don't have access to my paperwork and all this.
It
Now if
ain't
I
about
get
the access to
online
the
and I say
paperwork.
I just bought this bitch cash and this and that,
I'm
and the nigga look
saying,
it up and say, nigga, you got a car note. Well, I kind of opened myself up for that.
how?
Because I
Bought is
put it out
bought.
there. Nigga wasn't even checking for that.
like
Bought is bought.
right, and long as you long as you maintaining the notes and
And
you
long as
repping,
you
nobody's
got
tripping.
access to it. You
Look,
got
look,
access
look,
to it.
look.
'Cause
But
look,
as soon
if
as
you
you
wanted to,
stop paying the notes and they repo that bitch, nigga gonna be like, boy, that nigga was
you
repping his
can
ass
sell
all day.
you got access to that Mercedes, you can sell that Mercedes.
Cool. Yeah, do what you
You're an
want.
owner.
Yeah.
But you can't sell them buildings if you don't own them bitches.
Yes, you can.
How? Like that's kind of like with the Nets. Like when Jay Z, you have an owner, but you're not a controlling interest. So whatever the motherfucker with the most shares decide to do, you just along for the ride. Like you gonna get a little
No,
payout for your
because
percentage.
them shares have value too. You just sell your shares. All right,
Yeah, you just gonna you
buy
cash
me
it
out.
out.
Yeah, buy me out. Buy me out.
Yeah, that's all. It's a money grab. We got
Listen, people get attached to things. It's not about the things, it's the purchasing power. Motherfuckers like Mark Cuban shouldn't have never sold a fucking man. Why? Nigga, I done made money off. I'm doing other things. I don't have to be in control of this shit forever for this shit to really work for me.
Oh no, hey, like in the big scheme of things, like ultimately, can he bounce back? Yeah. Will he? Probably
I don't
so.
even know what he bouncing back from. If
Right, like, and we know the whole bankruptcy shit. We know they got levels to it. That don't mean that you have $0. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like
I mean, you got rid of some debt.
right, like if we were to hear baby was broke, you feel me, nigga? I know me personally, I'd be scratching my head like, man, this nigga ran through some bread. You feel me? Because you was the number one stunner, as opposed to somebody else who might have been a little bit more low key who lost the bread it wouldn't oppress
Turk,
upon me as
Turk,
much because
Turk
I'd have
said it was
seen that
Turk,
boy
Turk
burn
said it
so
was
much money.
Geneva's though. Turk said them things was Geneva's. They wouldn't even. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
that was
saying?
in the 90s. If niggas still wearing Geneva now, you know what I'm saying?
If you wearing Geneva, look, Chad Ochocinco said all of this shit is fake because who I am, they know I could afford it. They don't even question it. So why would I even buy? I don't like this shit. This is just this accessories.
Yeah, but he's also not presenting himself as the number one stunner. I got the most this, I got the most that. Like nigga, if you gonna volunteer to
Like,
do
you know,
that
look,
flex, nigga, is your shit real?
baby, damn, they ain't do that reunion for that boy saying that shit.
Nigga ain't never asking Chad, is that chain real? Baby, them nigga, that shit real? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why?
Them ain't Rolex diamonds, boy. What the fuck you done to that?
See what I'm saying?
He was talking about
See what I'm
Mace.
saying?
It applies.
No, it don't. No, it don't. Because
Look,
look,
where the
the
fuck
the
is the
stunting
Hummer
really
at?
just ain't about what I got. The stunting is about what I'm doing. I'm pulling off acts, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm doing shit y'all wish y'all could fucking do. It ain't just about because they wasn't wearing designer. Them niggas were wearing big jeans and long fucking t-shirts and bandanas and shit, regular ass shoes, and just fucking, you know what I'm saying? Little watch, little fucking chain. I mean, how much stunting can you do? You know what I'm saying? Niggas riding F-150s and fucking Monte Carlos and goddamn PT Cruisers.
Jaguars and
Yeah.
props.
You know?
Oh shit, man. Hey, bro, good shit, dog. We about to
No
slide
cap in
out
my
this
raps,
motherfucker. We
baby.
appreciate y'all.
No cap
What'd
in
you
my
say?
raps.
Well, look, say, bro, if you don't put no cap in your rap, then you might not you might not have no fucking ambition, bro. Nigga might not look at you the same. You know, you gotta embellish on what you're doing because you're looking ahead. I'm not talking about me right now. Nigga, I'm talking about the me.
Speak it, believe
I'm
it,
talking about
receive it.
what's
You feel me?
happening. You can't see it. You know what I'm saying? You don't work 40.
This
You don't work
affirmations and
40
shit, man.
hours. Where the fuck your money at?
Nigga
Is it in
said
your
I
hand?
ain't never wear no
Manifestation, baby.
motherfucking Geneva. Don't play with me, nigga. Been rich since I was 16, nigga.
This the secret. You heard me? This all that.
Don't
You
say
heard me?
that, nigga. I ain't no Geneva.
Speak and grow rich. Think and grow what
Yeah.
think and grow rich. One of them.
Shouts out to the chat, man. But nah, for real, hold on to that motherfucking bread. You heard me? Like if you gonna make investments, make sound investments. These niggas got money to play with. You know what I'm saying? That nigga lost that 4 heat. Nigga ain't hurting.
Don't, bruh, you can't take that shit with you, bruh. Grow your fucking money, invest your money, move your money around, play
Can't
with
take
your
it, but you
fucking
could
money.
leave it to some people.
For what? They got to get their own fucking bread. They got their own life and opportunity.
Well, that's a way to look at it, but I
I
don't know.
mean, what the fuck? I don't want my fucking kids to be no trust fund kids to just sit down and chill and spend all my motherfucking money. You better go out there and fucking do something with your fucking life. It's about the adventure of life.
Oprah left $1 million to she left like 30 mil to the dogs, they say, nigga.
Dogs don't live long.
I wonder who they beneficiary is, yeah, man. We about to get out the door, man. Shit, I ain't even got to ding the bell. Y'all know playoffs about to pop off. They playing right now. We got the late game tonight for the play-in Golden
Lakers in
State
5.
and Memphis, and then after that, all the real shit pop off. Come about to say, cuz I know you vested with the Lakers. That you say Lakers in 5. Had you like
I'm just
anybody?
watching. Spectating.
Hey, side note too, dog. I think 2028, 2029. Fucked me up. They about to get another team in the city. Basketball, New Orleans Voodoo, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 new expansion teams coming to the NBA. Las Vegas Jackpots, I think, and the New Orleans
That
How the
Voodoo.
fuck you gonna
So
support
the
2
Pelicans,
teams?
That can't be real,
that's
dog.
what
That gotta be.
Nah,
nigga.
I done heard some shit about it. I don't know. Unless
When I seen it, I thought the
unless the
same
Pelicans
shit.
changing the name.
Ultimately,
You
Unless
ain't
they
having
changing
2
the name.
teams. Either
Listen,
one coming and one going.
they go unless they changing the names and the Pelicans about to be purchased and sent some fucking where else.
something about to go down.
They did the
nigga.
same shit. They did the same shit with the fucking with the Hornets when they bought the Hornets back. They did the same fucking shit.
I ain't believing that shit, nigga. That market ain't big enough to support 2 teams in the same sport.
Who say that? Listen, Bruh, what's really a big market in a small market? If you fucking if you goddamn selling out every night.
Pelicans selling out every night?
When they winning, it was.
When that was?
What you mean? What that was?
Is that what I said? When that was? When they was winning?
Nigga, I went to about 10 fucking games. I flew down there, and that bitch was fucking packed.
But so that's kind of my point. You got fair weather fans. When like the few little times you're winning, they'll be there. But what's the odds of you having two successful sports teams of the same sport in New Orleans? I'm just asking.
Look at you could ask that for any fucking team. You can ask that for every fucking team, brother.
But every team don't have two teams in that market or in the city or whatever. I just don't see it happening. If it do, I'll be wrong, but I don't see that shit happening. I would say sound good, but that don't even sound good.
Dog, but you gotta stop being so motherfucking negative and skeptical, dog. God.
What's negative? Dog, they could barely support the Pelicans. That's
who
negative.
Says that?
That's real.
That the numbers don't say that. The numbers
where they at in attendance?
The number, you look it up.
Hey, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tap in Thursday. We'll be back. I think the fact checker gonna be rocking with us. Till then, y'all be safe out there. Don't burn all your bread on that bullshit. And if you do, shit, make sure you
keep it in pristine conditions. Because if you got to get rid of it, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
Resale. You dig? Cuz Ren, Natural Blessings, Hatchback, aka Destro, Benjamin, that's good. OG, if you see me in the streets. Shouts out to the